All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Carter Ruff.
I'm back on my pod bullshit today. I'll tell you that right now.
It's your job, David.
Dylan, I'm going to go ahead and just put this on the table. If you don't bring it today to the level that I'm bringing it, then this ain't going to work and we're going to have a problem, amigo. Me and you. Okay?
One way to describe my podcast performance today, Will, please. Will you hit it? Will you hit it for me?
You're ruining it. You're already ruining it.
Why are you ruining it? Dude?
I wasn't teeing you
You're
up.
ruining it.
Dude, you reached over. I thought you were about to hit it. Like you knew what I was.
No,
trying to
because,
bring
dude,
to the
you have to
table.
let it happen
Oh my
organically
God.
before it gets ruined.
All right, man.
How do you ruin
All
something
right,
we haven't
no.
even done?
Yeah, if we're going to ruin
I'm
something,
all-
let us do
no.
it organically and not just do it off the bat.
The
Hey,
vibes
Will.
are all time right now.
Thank you for having me on, Will. Really appreciate it.
The vibes are all time.
The vibes are
all
immaculate, or
time.
they were, until you just did
Nah,
that.
dude, I came in laughing about the Dick Saloon this morning. I couldn't
I walked into the
I haven't
studio.
stopped since yesterday.
People, explain what the Dick Saloon is to
All
the
right,
folks at
well,
home.
If you're an optimized backer, you already know what the Dick Saloon is. We told Will told a story from Michigan, back when he and the
Don't
lads,
give away too much.
His high school lads. No, I'm not. They it was a worse stuff story, and they ended up at a place called the
Dixie Saloon.
Dixie Saloon, which we decided that name was a little.
So we renamed it.
We renamed it. Dave renamed it to the Dick Saloon.
Don't put this on me.
You did.
I don't know.
think.
It's up in the air. It might have been Randy.
And I had one of the most ridiculous laughing fits I've had in my podcasting history.
Did you do a CBD yesterday or something
No.
before you potted?
Just
Dude,
one
I was-
CBD.
Dude, I was just high on vibes.
Did you
that's all.
Delta 8?
I didn't Delta 8. I was just on one, dude.
I did something crazy today.
Did you vape?
I masked that Ice Ligero button. You know what an Ice Ligero is?
Yeah, it
You
used to
don't-
be on.
You don't know what an Ice Ligero is.
Used to be on Jackass.
Are you talking about Natasha Leggero?
An Ice Ligero? Ligera? What?
Dude, apparently it's like the hardest to find pods for the Nespresso. So your
Oh.
boy mashed that button today and just got his iced coffee.
Dude, so
on.
you hit a pod before you hit this pod.
I did.
That's fucking
You're
crazy.
going double pods?
Coffee pods, not jewel pods. What if they made
Jewel
jewels
pod.
that were coffee?
Who will save your coffee?
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna come.
See, that's how you integrate a new
See,
clip on the soundboard,
see.
Dylan.
I'm trying to buzz, I'm trying to come. Sing it, Dad.
No,
Give
this
us a lick,
is
dude.
kind of your thing.
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna-
is mostly you.
Yeah, I'm letting you have this one.
Full disclosure.
Okay.
I watched that last night and absolutely lost my shit.
People don't know what that is.
So-
if you know what that is, you are part of 0.5% of our audience listenership.
It's a viral tweet at this point.
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna
As something I've learned in the last 24 hours, there's a lot of people who listen to this pod who aren't up on the viral tweets.
Okay, well, if you're not on the Twitter,
Have we been extremely online lately?
that is Jessica
That's kind
Simpson
of how we do this.
singing alongside Jewel.
A long, long time ago.
The
This is
singer
not a
or
recent.
the jewel pod.
I don't know.
A jewel pod, yeah.
Yeah. And that's just a little clip from a song, a live performance. It was really bad, but we got that little.
I looked up the lyrics to see how she got here, and I can kind of understand how you might like mess up, but she messed this up so badly.
She is singing Jewel's beautiful song, Who Will Save Your Soul. Probably went #1 on the charts in the 90s. And she's so breathy and singing it in such a bizarre voice that it comes off as, I'm trying to bust, I'm trying to come.
I'm trying to.
And I don't think that's the lyric.
It's definitely not the lyric.
Why would
David.
that be in that song?
Because
That's not, she's just.
because she's trying to buzz, she's trying to come.
Okay.
Chill, dude.
Oh, jeez. Anyway.
David only got up to number 11 on the charts in the United States.
That's a damn travesty.
That's a
great
miss.
song. You know, people forget she lived in the back her car for a time. She was homeless, and now look at her. She's one of the quintessential songwriters of our generation.
Wow, that's high praise for Jewel.
She remember when she came back as like a pop star. She was
No.
kind of hot.
Jewel?
Oh yeah.
Jewel was always kind of hot.
Was she ever not pop?
I feel like she was on a roast of someone. Like she might have roasted like Bob Saget or something.
Yeah. I mean, those roasts always get somebody.
It's like, oh, and Jules here.
Ann Coulter,
You know,
had the all-time worst performance on a Comedy Central roast that I've ever seen in my entire life.
She was the butt end of many, many jokes.
Did she not know that was going to happen when
Had
she
to.
showed up? Because
Had to.
every single person had an arsenal of jokes prepared
I
for
think
her.
she has thick skin.
Pete Davidson straight up called her a C word to her face.
Yes, he did.
here's some Austin trivia.
I don't
for you
recommend
guys.
doing that.
I prefer Austin Powers.
Would you want some Austin trivia?
Okay, fine.
Hello.
Jessica
Dylan.
Simpson and Nick Lachey
$1
got
million.
married at Riverbend Church on 360.
Don't care.
What about him?
Just saying. That's where they got married.
Don't care. Isn't she from Plano? She's from Plano.
Shut up. I don't know, maybe.
The
I
best
think she got-
part.
Go ahead.
No, the best part of that show was just Nick and Jessica's dad playing golf. Like that was it.
What was his handicap?
What was
I
he
bet
not-
her dad played a lot of golf.
Was he not problematic for something at some point?
Probably. I think he might have. I know, like
Did he get
he
canceled?
kind of
If you're a
exploited
dad
his
of a
daughters.
pop star at this point, you're problematic in some way.
Fair.
Free Britney.
Fair.
Are we on the Free Britney shit?
Leave
Sure.
Britney alone.
Bay or Britney Spears?
I'm definitely not. Does your girlfriend need to get freed?
I think she's fine. Yeah.
Hey, we get it, dude. You've got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's doing great.
Just-
It's Britney, bitch. You guys hear about that one?
It's Bay, bitch.
It's Bay, bitch.
Have y'all noticed that the place that owns this building, the company, they've been catering like lunch and breakfast like every day?
Yeah.
What's stopping me
What's-
from grabbing a bag of
Nothing.
breakfast tacos off the bar?
Dude, the
out
other
there?
day-
I've been saying it.
The other day, we were here, and I came back to the office later in the afternoon, and there was like 2 pizzas still sitting there that no one touched. And I'm like, you're just wasting this.
I got a
sauce?
free veggie wrap from them one time, but like in the morning, sometimes you walk in there and there's like 150 breakfast tacos sitting there,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
There's
They
nothing.
had a-
are they
stopping
going to
me.
know if I take 10% of these?
They had a mountain of T-Dale tacos the other day.
Do you think morale's okay? Like, why are they catering so many lunches?
Dude, that's such a startup morale boosting move.
Like, they had to let go of some people. I don't
Yeah.
know if this is true or not, but if
Hey,
they did, it's
team,
like,
we
hey,
still got this.
look, yeah, we got rid of Todd, but
Here's a
we got
$2
tacos.
breakfast taco.
I need to be clear about something regarding companies with bad morale that might be struggling financially. T-Man and I, in that viral video that you posted on Twitter yesterday, we were working. That
You guys were crushing it that
that
day.
chip shot that I did was for an ad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just putting it out there.
Was that
Well-
for Twisted Teas or
It's for John Daly, whatever, yeah.
hard seltzer?
Were you putting together
No, it wasn't a seltzer.
a highlight clip for Dude Perfect?
Maybe. What blew my mind is that T-Man and I, in front of like the C-suite when they were having their meetings like every afternoon, we would play like 2 games of FIFA back to back, and like no one ever said a word to us about how we were playing an hour's worth
Morale,
of
baby.
FIFA.
Yeah. Well, I played
Fuck.
Golden Tee at least one round every day, and those rounds are not
Remember when you were
short.
good at that game? You cared. You gave a shit.
Dude, I was so good.
You could have been somebody.
If it was 3:45,
You could have been a contender.
If it was 3:45, I was hopping on Slack and I could already see T-Man typing to me, just saying, "Want a game?"
Dude, T-Man's reaction when you made that chip is just like so like, huh.
He knew he had to be nonchalant about that because if he would have gone crazy about it, like it wouldn't have been as good as it was.
That's so Trevor.
Dude, he's so chill.
Who's Trevor?
That's T-Man's actual name, Dylan. Yeah.
So you know I played golf with him a few months back up in the D.
Not at his bachelor party though. That we
No,
weren't
because he
invited
didn't.
to.
He decided to
Yeah,
just
he
show
makes
up
us
in
go
our,
to him.
in our hometown and not. So he showed up wearing. Had some pants on that were some joggers, and they were pretty tight, but they looked good. I would wear them. My buddy, whose course we were playing at, goes, just like had met him on the range, and like 30 seconds later goes, "Hey man, I don't know if they're gonna let you play with those baseball pants on." Not even that funny of a joke. Sorry, Tim's. But and T-Man just didn't even react. Like T-Man just goes, "Huh." And I was like, "Oh, this is Frosty.
Let's fucking
This is a
go.
Frosty."
Let's go. Did T-Man hit into him?
He played with us.
Oh, okay. So T-Man did not hit into him.
And then we got to the 8th hole, and the bridge was being worked on, and they wouldn't let us cross, so we had to skip like 4 holes.
It just feels like that's something they should tell you before you're
Very
round.
cool.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Especially when it's a semi-private club. I mean, it's not like a nice one or anything. No
It was
offense.
a semi?
We played on a semi. It's so stupid.
Too fast, too furious.
Dude, these damn Nats.
What's the deal?
Are they doing well? Are they leading their division?
The
Randy
Nationals.
gave you an unsolicited White Sox update. I don't know why it was directed toward you. I guess division.
Yeah, Randy is a fan of one of the best teams out there, the Chicago White Sox, in terms of record. And I'm a fan of a team that has been in the absolute shitter for the past however many seasons.
Many.
And he comes in and he's like, "Hey, FYI, dude, the White Sox are at top of the division. Like sick, man. Cool."
And it was clear how he presented that information to you that he hasn't been following it. It was like he just saw it on like a tweet. He's like, "Hey, the Charlotte White Sox are first." He said it weird, like what, first in the AL?
I hate you, Randy.
Well, in their division, in the entire.
He's just a big AJ Pierzynski guy, which makes me sick.
Former Ranger great for a season or two.
He was one of the most hateable.
I loved how he was a classic, liked him on my team guy.
No. The guy stunk.
He was a good locker room guy, good glue guy.
I don't know if that's true.
Did he do something offensive? What was his thing? I know he's a dickhead.
He was just like a super chotch. One of these super chotch guys.
Super chotch.
Yeah, like you read about.
I heard he would like leave voice notes on his teammates' wives' cell phones that just said.
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna come.
Why would he do that?
Because
Don't do
he's
that.
a bad dude.
That's rude.
He's a bad man.
Don't freaking do
Would he
that.
sing it like that too?
Mm-hmm.
Something tells
He
me.
does it. Credit to AJ Pierzynski. He does have the voice of an angel.
I'm trying to buzz.
Oh, that is fucking delicious.
Thank you, Cole Campbell.
Yeah, thank you, Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
I think with that, we can get some programming notes out of the way. Let's talk real quick about LLS, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. We've all been affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form, and we're campaigning to raise money in the Man or Woman of the Year, or in our case, the Team of the Year campaign. LLS does more to advance science and support patients than any other cancer organization. They're the largest nonprofit dedicated to creating a world without blood cancers, and since 1949, they've invested nearly $1.3 billion in groundbreaking research, pioneering many of today's most innovative approaches. You guys aware of that? It's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
It's very cool.
We got a link in the description of this episode. It's also got it on social. The easiest way is just to go to the link in the description of this episode, click through, and donate what you can. Go make it happen. Also, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media on the Grom. You can also go check us out on TikTok because, yes, we are doing numbers on TikTok in small increments.
Have we gone viral on TikTok yet?
We kind of went like semi-viral.
Really?
Speaking of semi, just wait. Might have something for you.
Also, go
What's it
leave a
gonna
review and 5-star rating. Can we read a review right now?
You have one?
I don't know. Do you want to? If you want to finish out the rest of these things, like a Patreon and shit like that, I can pull one up.
Oh, yeah.
We do a worst of on Tuesday. Dylan mentioned that off the rip. Friday we do. Oh no, I guess Thursday. Thursday we do the voicemails.
Ooh, Thursdays. Some controversy about that, but I think we're going to stick with Thursdays for now.
You're not allowed to do controversy, just to be
Yeah, you
crystal
can't.
clear.
It
Why
sucks
not?
when you do it
Why not?
because you're a poser.
I'm not a poser.
You don't have a team. You don't watch. You're not watching La Liga like me.
Okay, listen. Patreon, Tuesday, worst of.
Just said that.
Yesterday's
Quite
was an
literally.
all-timer. We got the Dick Saloon out of it.
You said that earlier.
It's where guys stop by for a little.
Friday, Randy's Trick Shot podcast. Just a solo pod. It's him and the mic and the soundboard. Him
That's
talking about his
Patreon.
best trick shots.
.com/circling back podcast. Did you talk about the shop yet?
Watchmedia.shop. We have a day one backer that left a review. He said, I'd like to recommend this pod to friends, but I don't want them to know that half of my vocabulary comes from a podcast. Seems like a theme.
Hey,
That's
remember
fair.
when we let Dan promo Substock?
Yeah, Dan, tell them about your podcast, Substock.
We couldn't have had a worse place to do a podcast in the middle of a very crowded South by event, in the middle of a great bar, Deep Eddy Saloon. Everybody likes that bar, but we were just right there. And people
Was that where that wasn't where he said that, was it? I thought
Yes.
that was in the studio.
No. That
Substock.
was
Okay.
That was
You're right.
we had random get. We had Alex George that day. I feel like we had somebody else. We had Dan.
Wow, it's an all-star lineup.
That was a shot.
That sounded much ruder than I expected it to.
Dan was nice enough to come in and do the pod last
Dan's,
week.
I
and you're
love
just trashing
Dan,
him.
but we were making fun of his Substock.
Do you want to hear what Team Alpha Wolf Squadron said about our podcast?
Yes.
He said we gave him a chance to earn his business, and it said, someone told me that actors Brett Gelman, which is the bearded dude from Arnie Palmy Alert from the other
Hangover?
guys. Daniel Craig, which I think is Dave over here, and then Sam Horrigan. I don't know who that is.
Sam Horrigan?
Yeah,
I
you
got
can
him
Google
now.
that because that's
Spell
definitely
Horrigan.
you. Nah, the Horrigan Trail. We're doing a pod together. He said, I thought it was an odd combo, but I decided to give it a listen. Here I am listening after 3 years, even though the old producer blew my eardrums out when he would dunk aluminum cans into the trash. 9.5 out of 10 dilly dogs. Not sure why we didn't get 10 out of 10.
Will, I got some insight on Sam Horrigan.
Yeah, what about him?
Who is
Dude,
he?
he not only I'm trying to find some recent.
Will you
one.
spell Horrigan for me?
He was Val in the Disney movie Brink.
Oh, this is perfect.
Horrigan.
He was
This is-
Spike in Little Giants.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is a really good reference.
And
Oh,
Quentin
no.
in the hit TV show Grace Under Fire, which I did used to watch.
Dude, you should have just
I
stopped.
didn't have you as a Grace Under Fire guy.
I did.
should've
Man.
just
I
stopped
used to
at
have a
Spike
weird crush
from
on her.
Little Giants.
She wasn't.
No, dude.
That's
no,
all I needed.
Him and what was his name in Brink?
Val.
He was perfect in Brink. He was the best villain ever. When he did the look up before the race and he just stared at Brink, it was the most intimidating thing I've ever seen.
His modern photos or recent ones, he looks like.
That is a square jaw.
I mean, what is this guy?
Oh well, the soul patches.
The soul patch is just
Is
sleaze.
this the deepest V you've ever seen? He does not need
That's
to
Chotch
have
Bag
that.
Johnny Knoxville.
What's he doing?
Oh, that's too much.
This guy's okay, right? He's not in trouble. What was the connection to this guy's username?
I don't know. He was Team Alpha Wolf Squadron.
Okay.
It's tight.
He was a force on the football field, though.
He's only 39.
Go to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We're dropping voicemails tomorrow. Can we hear from our friends over at Honey?
Honey.
Honey.
Oh,
That's a song. We all shop online. I shop online. Dylan, do you shop online?
Big online shopper.
Dave's an online shopper as
Huge.
well. We've all
Always.
seen that promo code field at checkout. It's just looking at us in the eyes. It's like, dude, what are you going to do? What you got for me today?
Dude.
Sometimes you don't have anything.
It's such a treat having that up in the corner of my screen.
I know, because thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes, it's a thing of the past. You don't have to go to those sites where it says like, oh, sign up and you might have one that works. No, Honey just does it all for you.
That's facts, dude.
It's the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and then applies the best one it finds to your cart. It supports over 30,000 stores online. They range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands, even food delivery. Think about that.
Just the other day, it saved me $15 while we were sitting here in the studio.
Dude, it saves me money all the time.
I coughed some snakes.
Now you can finally pay me that $15 you owe me.
I got 25% off my tux at my wedding. It made things a lot easier on the budge.
Are
That's
you shitting
budget.
me?
Yeah. No, I'm not. This is straight facts,
Those
Dylan.
are facts?
Big facts.
Very cool.
All you have to do is you imagine that you're shopping on one of your favorite sites, and when you check out, the Honey button drops down. All you have to do is click Apply Coupons. You wait a few seconds as Honey scours the internet for coupons that it has for that site. And if it finds a working coupon, you just watch the prices drop. A lot of people out there are like, well, is it going to slow down my browser? Blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. It's the most efficient plugin I've ever had.
It's so there. It's the least intrusive plugin.
If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. We would never recommend something we don't already use. So get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/circlingback. That's joinhoney.com/circlingback.
I'm trying to shop. I'm trying to save.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Oh, man, that's good, Dave. Hell yeah, Dave.
Can we talk about some liquor?
You have Dylan's attention.
You ever heard of Atomic?
I was waiting for that.
ATOMIK.
Tell me more. No.
I'll say this: if Liquid Death didn't already exist as a hard seltzer or as a seltzer, this vodka made in Chernobyl would take care of that.
Okay.
Vodka made with apples grown near Chernobyl seized in Ukraine is the headline.
They had 1,500 bottles of Atomic vodka that had been bound for the UK, but are now in the hands of Kiev prosecutors. The booze company says it's made vodka, grown with apples near the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Do you fuck with this?
It was deemed unsuitable for agricultural purposes due to the heavy metals found in the soil. That's fucking sick.
What happens if you go to a bar and
Pantera's
you order an
just playing
Atomic
in the-
Liquid Death?
Okay, obviously
I don't want to know. I'll tell you that.
That's the
their
LDF.
branding is kind of like radiation-esque with the atomic thing, right? So they're trying to like go with that as opposed to just you could have played it off as
no farming.
right.
It's good, David.
I'm trying to drink. I'm trying to die.
No one's doing that.
It's an apple spirit. Well, I didn't know you could make vodka with apples. Did you?
Yeah, I did actually.
Have you ever held your tongue and tried to say the word apple?
Don't touch your tongue like that.
apple. They're clean, dog.
Dude, oh my God, you just said asshole.
Sorry.
Apple. Oh man,
I don't like seeing people grab their own tongue.
I'll grab your tongue. Get over here.
Sometimes I try to grab Rosie's when she's yawning.
Oh yeah, I do that too. It's fun.
It's kind of mean.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just trying to get a yawn off. What's your problem?
Still has things
Dude,
up the
dogs
side of
yawning
her
is
mouth.
so funny. Especially
Yeah.
when they make a little noise. So funny. Dog yawns, Instagram account. Do numbers.
Did y'all really know you could use apples to make vodka?
Yes.
You can make vodka out of anything, dude.
Is that
You
facts?
can make vodka out of a potato.
Well, everyone knows that, David.
Doesn't sound like you did.
Everyone knows that.
Have you never had banana vodka?
No.
I've had banana liquor before. I don't know if it was
But
vodka,
It was
though.
probably rum.
It was really good. I
Pretty
remember. I remember
recently,
being like, dang.
I left a banana in Parks' lunchbox for too long, and it started to ferment, and it smelled like heavy alcohol. It was crazy.
Way to go, dummy.
Yeah, I had to get it out.
Didn't you have a banana in your pocket the other day?
Uh-huh.
Is it
I always
pronounced
have a banana in my
ferment
pocket.
or ferment?
I say ferment.
Ferment?
Ferment.
Ferment?
You know you can make
I don't
vodka from a kumquat.
What quat?
I'm trying to best.
I'm trying to come quat.
I'm trying to come quiet.
Okay. Dylan ruined this before the podcast.
Dude, are you serious?
Now I'm worried that I shouldn't have put this on the board at all.
Dude,
You
I'm
can
just
take.
making it
You don't
so
have
much
to. You
better.
don't have to mash the button. I know it's enticing.
Dude, can you hit it once for me? One more time? Just for now?
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna come.
Jessica Simpson, dude.
Why did they seize the vodka?
Probably
because it's radioactive.
I don't think that's
Radioactive.
why. I think it has something to do with the stream of commerce.
I think they're exercising a little caution, Dave.
You know, there is a very, very unstable relationship between Russia and
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
It says it seems that they are accusing us of using forged Ukrainian excise stamps. I don't know what that means, but that doesn't make sense since the bottles are from the UK, are for the UK market and clearly labeled with valid UK stamps. So there's something amiss here. There's a conspiracy brewing.
I'm an idiot, so Chernobyl's in Ukraine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But it'll
everybody
all
knows
be
that.
Russia soon if we don't do something about it. Oh.
It says here that a team of British and Ukrainian scientists worked on the artisanal spirit using slightly radioactive ingredients, which said they showed no measurable radioactivity after it was distilled.
Do you think this is what they were serving at the World Bartending Championships?
It's possible. It's possible. We did have that girl from Cyprus.
She crushed it.
Although the next line it says, any chemist will tell you when you distill something, impurities stay in the waste product, Smith said.
Well, I don't even
Don't
know
care.
what does that mean? Does that mean that like,
It means you can't fully get rid of it, right? Because there's always going to be some remnant radioactive waste.
So if I drink, say I want to go up to the bar and I want to get a vodka soda made with atomic, like how many atomics can I have before I start like glowing?
It's hard to say.
Whatever happened with the Chernobyl dogs?
Here's what I'm saying, though. If I want to make vodka out of apples, I'm probably going to get my apples from somewhere that's not right next to
Maybe down in Georgia.
a historic,
I
nuclear
get my apples
disaster.
down in Washington. That doesn't sound as good. I'm
No,
sorry.
it doesn't have the kick.
It doesn't.
Where do apples grow like
Washington.
the dopest? Really?
Yeah,
Northern Michigan's got some good apples.
You don't.
Dude, do you not apple pick with Bay
Not yet, man.
in cuffing season?
What kind of apples do you get? I bet you get such terrible apples.
Dude, I fuck with jazz apples quite a bit. Kind of heavy.
Really, I do like jazz apples.
Kind of heavy. Yeah.
I think more people should like Granny Smith apples. I'm not saying they're the best, but I do like a good Granny Smith.
Any
apple.
apple
good
that
for your
has
teeth.
like the red
Really?
and the orangish tint. Those are what I fuck with.
The top apple producing states are Washington, New York, Michigan, California, Pennsylvania, and Virginia, which produced over 83% of the nation's 2001 crop apple supply. So this is an old study. It's only 2 decades old, which I'm glad I'm reading that now.
And Ukraine, of course.
Do you remember the vodka company? No, it wasn't a vodka company. It was just a liquor company. Hideous Liquor, Dylan.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
What was hideous? That sounds really familiar.
It was these guys. We probably told this story, but it's just guys, some UT frat dudes. They started a liquor company.
Oh, is this what H-bombs were
Yes.
stemmed from?
Allegedly, yeah, that's what made me think of it, is H-bombs. But apparently they developed it in the house, the fraternity house. That was how they built it. But they would just show up. They'd show up to like some of our fraternity meetings, like, hey, we're gonna have a tab tonight. I'm like, all right, I'll fucking go. Drink some H-bombs. But it was Hideous Liquor. Atomic's a good name.
Especially if it's radioactive. Radioactive.
Yeah, we know the song, Dylan.
Yeah, we were waiting.
I'd like to not imagine dragons right now.
What do you call a radioactive martini, Will?
Dude, you didn't prep me for this.
I'm sorry.
I need to be prepped for this.
You're right. It sounded like I was telling a joke and I had something, but I didn't.
I thought you were about to rock our worlds with a punchline there.
Dude, my at-home martini game right now could not be stronger than it is. I'm making some of the best martinis in Austin.
Are you, though?
I am. I truly am, Dylan.
Why don't you invite your boy over for one?
You could have stayed for one when you came over with your pizza, but you just kind of dipped out real quick.
The pizza that the company paid for?
Mm-hmm. I forgot that Dylan had a pizza party on the company dime and didn't invite us.
The company did not buy that.
You had a pizza party without us.
I did notice some charges at
I'm going to
Showbiz
reimburse.
Pizza.
I'm going to reimburse the
I
company.
noticed some Chuck E. Cheese charges. Did you?
No, you didn't.
Did you let your son have the
Are
company
you
card?
laundering money through a pizza restaurant in Austin, Texas?
Yes.
Are you trying to clean money?
I'm trying to clean.
Nope.
Trying
You're
to
gonna
launder.
get muted soon, and Dave and I are
Please
just gonna
don't
do
mute
it.
me.
No, you might get put in timeout. This might be like PTI. No, not PTI. That other stupid show. Around the horn.
Man.
If you found out that you were going to have to drink some vodka from Chernobyl,
Right.
and it was going to come from the soil in the exclusion zone, and that's where they find the heavy metal in the soil, which band would you want to be playing in said soil? Which heavy metal band? I'll give you A, Slipknot, B, Pantera, C, Iron Maiden, D,
9 Inch Nails.
not heavy metal, but I'll allow it.
They're not?
More industrial, bro. A little electronic. Trent Reznor, though.
Shut up, dude.
Dude, music snob Dave. Comes
Yeah.
out in full force.
What's your favorite Nine Inch Nails song?
Oh, I can't name a single one. I can name a single song of any band you just named. I'm sorry if that
I never went through a
upsets you.
9 Inch Nails phase.
I had their CDs, but they were weird. They weirded me out.
Well, Trent Reznor is just a scary looking dude.
Think he won a Grammy? Or
No, I think he's a super talented dude.
He
but
is. I know he is weird looking.
In when were they big? 94, like 89, 94, 97 is when their stuff came out. Me seeing that was seeing Trent Reznor was on the same level as seeing Marilyn Manson and stuff. I was like, dude, that's an intimidating guy.
Woodstock, the mud, and during the muddy part of it, their entire set was just covered in mud.
That's like I feel like that entire Woodstock was just muddy.
Yeah.
Would you do a shot of Atomic right now if it was put in front of you?
Yes.
Everybody knows the rules. Yeah.
Yes.
Just one shot.
Yeah, I would for sure.
I think
need is
one's
one
gonna
shot.
be. One's fine.
It says on the label, like straight up, this is from the exclusion zone next to Chernobyl. But then it goes on to say that it's actually safe to drink this.
Is it
particular
Chernobyl?
spirit.
Is that right?
I don't know. Chernobyl?
You said it with confidence, as if like that's.
He's done this
we've
a
been
couple
saying
times
it wrong.
throughout this segment, and I've
Sure.
been wondering this entire time if I've been saying
Like
it incorrectly.
I've said Chernobyl my entire life.
It's probably as Cher. I don't know.
What was the show on HBO?
Chernobyl.
Really well done.
It got some miniseries noms for some big awards.
The dude from Mad Men won for it, didn't he?
It's pronounced Madden.
Mad Men.
Yes, he did win. That guy's a great actor.
He's really good.
Yeah, I was pretty. I mean, spoiler alert. I was pretty devastated when he died in Mad Men.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
I never finished that show. I watched every episode except for the finale.
I would try this.
I've done that.
You did
now.
that with something else.
Californication as well. I finally watched the Californication finale, but I don't know why. I just didn't really want. I wanted to set up the perfect opportunity to watch the Mad Men finale because I was just really into that show, and I never did it. And I just kind of forgot that the finale even existed. And then everyone did the screenshot of Don Draper meditating on that cliff, and I was like, okay.
That was a featured image on PGP a number of times.
Yeah, for corporate wellness bullshit and stuff.
Probably.
PGP is just humming right now.
Check the chart beat. How tight was chart beat?
Yeah.
It was way cooler than Google
It
Analytics.
was addictive.
Chartbeat was just no bullshit. Didn't get you the next gen stats. It was just, hey, here's how many people are on your site, and here's a cool little graph.
Mm-hmm. You pub something and tweet it out and just go watch.
Retweet it from all the accounts.
Yeah.
Like, watch this, watch this,
Watch
this.
this
Hey,
shit.
hey, check Chartbeat. Click, click.
We had it up on the big screen in the bullpen. That was tight for a minute.
Everybody's just raising the roof.
Yeah.
And then we realized. Then we made the decision that it was too expensive.
Chartbeat?
Yeah,
It might have been.
and we had to get rid of it. And I was like, cool.
Was
Can't
Google
wait to-
Analytics free? I said that.
Yes, and it sucks. It
It
doesn't
does
suck.
Analytics, it registered totally different. The numbers were so different from Chartbeat.
If I had a column and it didn't, nobody read it, a number of my columns, I would just be like, dude, Google Analytics is fucked up, man.
Yeah,
It's like not.
Google Analytics is
What's
messing up.
going on?
There's only 20 people on this. What's going on?
Dude, something's wrong. That was the one. Hey,
Is there a
something's not
broken
right,
link somewhere?
dude.
Like, what's going on?
Nah, I think the suffix we put on the trackable link, I think it was messed up on this one, so it's not operating with Google Analytics.
Is there a cookie on there or?
Have you ever not accepted cookies?
Imagine not accepting cookies.
When you accept cookies, what does that even mean?
I did it all for the cookies.
It's at the point where it's like just everyone's accepting these cookies. No one goes to a website and they're like, God damn it, I don't want to accept these fucking cookies. I'm out.
I'm like the cookie monster of the internet, dude. Just accepting all of
You're just
them.
stacking cooks.
Yeah. There's not a cookie I won't accept.
Come on into the cookie saloon. Got the best damn cookies around.
Don't do it, dude.
You guys wanna come in for a shot and a cookie?
A shot and a cookie. No one has ever
Homemade.
sold those two things together.
I don't hate it.
Fresh batch right out of the oven.
I don't hate it.
Come try our new atomic vodka. It's
Yep.
radioactive.
Got my apples from Chernobyl.
And a cookie.
Chernobyl.
And a cookie.
This stuff will hurt you
Oatmeal
so
raisin.
awful.
We got them.
What's your favorite cookie?
You want to?
Dude, it's peanut butter, and it's not even close. And mine are not dry.
I was going to say, so after you eat your peanut butter cookie and you have no saliva left in your mouth because they're so fucking dry, what's your favorite cookie?
Who's been making y'all sorry-ass peanut butter cookies all your life, man?
I want my my martini with vodka made from soil that has the band Saliva playing in it, and it's just click click.
That's weird. That's a weird request.
What's your favorite cookie, David?
Oatmeal.
Well, I like something with no sugar. I've been doing chocolate
Snickerdoodle.
chip. You guys heard of it?
Basic
Yeah,
ass.
we're real
You're so
traditional.
basic,
Have you guys
dude.
ever had the
Real traditional around here.
protein brownie microwavable thing from Trader Joe's?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I had one the other day for the first time, and I was absolutely shocked by how good it was.
Dude, they're good.
Also, shout out to all my soup dumpling people out there that went and got the Trader Joe's soup dumplings per my recommendation, because those things are absolutely torch.
All your dumpers.
I like that. Shouts to my dumps. Dumps like a truck.
What? I was like, what?
What's Cisco up to these days?
You gotta think he's cranking out
He's
more hits.
You think he's just cranking?
tryna buzz, I'm tryna cut.
Cisco's doing more than cranking. I can tell you that. I mean, there's probably a
Cranking
little
out
bit of that
hits.
going on.
Cranking out hits. That's what I'm saying.
What's he worth?
$820,000.
No, that's wrong. I'm gonna say 5.8 million.
He has one song.
It's the thong song.
And no one
it's
has
the
listened
song
to
that
it
defined
in
a
the last 12
generation.
years.
Nobody was talking thongs till Cisco.
What's he worth?
I said 5.8.
This says, see, Dave is very close. This says 6 million, but I don't know if I believe that. How many residuals is he getting? It's not good when you type in Cisco, like on Google. One of the first things that comes up is, what is Cisco doing now?
Yeah, it's never a good sign.
Making routers,
Okay.
whatever they do.
He was in Drew Hill, though.
Yeah, he
So,
kind of
like,
got
he's
all the
not ju-
shine though.
Let me see that.
You can say thong. We've said worse. We've done cum jokes for an hour.
Yeah, we're 33 minutes
Thanks
and
to
10
you.
seconds into this podcast, and you've made
See
a
the
cum
booty
joke
go
every minute of this
ba-ba-ba.
podcast.
You're supposed to be the mature one on the pod.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Guess where he lives now?
I'm laughing at Dick Saloon for the last 24 hours.
I'm gonna say
North Austin.
Destin, Florida.
Maple Grove, Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
No one had that. He's originally from Baltimore, Maryland. He's only 42 years old, which when I looked up how old Johnny Knoxville was earlier, and he was 50. I would have put them around the same age.
Let me see.
We know the song, Dylan.
Wish your booty go dun-dun-dun.
Baby.
Yeah, his last
Great
thing-
video.
That song is really good. Really good.
This thing right here. That's what guys talk about.
Dun, 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 dun.
When you heard that, you knew your chinos. You're gonna have to change those. It'd have to be a problem. Just gonna friction burns.
He was on Nick Cannon Presents Wild and Out as at season 15, episode 12. I'm surprised you guys didn't see that.
Does he still have the platinum hair?
Hard to say. You're a big Wild and Out guy, right, Dylan?
You love
Love.
Nick Cannon.
Big Nick Cannon guy. Yes. So talented.
Not married to Mariah anymore, right?
I'm pretty sure he only married Mariah just so he could say that he married Mariah.
You started wearing those turbans around, huh?
He gets fits off. I don't know if they're fits that I can get off personally.
Is it a turban?
I think there's probably a different name for it.
Is that an insensitive term? I really don't know.
I don't know that I've seen. I don't know what his headwear game looks like.
He's been wearing some stuff
he's
on
a
his
big-
head lately.
Yeah.
He's been doing some hat things.
He wraps his head in a cloth thing.
He does a rap.
Is it not a turban?
I don't know.
He's a rapper.
If what I said was offensive, I do apologize. I'm going to claim ignorance
You
on
should just
this.
apologize for the entire pod.
Yeah.
No,
Thus far.
Apologize for your performance.
Other than that little hiccup there, I've been on fire. I'm Steph from the corner.
That one wasn't your fault. You got a
This
bad
is-
pass, and the shot clock was like 2 seconds. You had to take a bad
I
one.
had to shoot it.
This is the second episode in a row that you've talked about being wet from the corner. Is the corner your spot on the court? Is that where you want the rock the most?
I was more of an elbow guy.
Okay. Me
TBH.
too. Me
Yeah.
too.
Not me. Top of the key.
The corners it always
Top
scared
of the
me.
key's
'cause
cocky.
Trail. Catch me on that trail 3.
The view from the corner because you got no backboard behind you. It's just a little bit.
If you miss from the elbow, like you're
shorter,
you're
though.
not going to be. It's not as bad of a miss as if you miss from the corner and you hit the side of the backboard.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
like
the
everyone
worst.
just laughs at you. But if you miss from the elbow, like it's not that big a deal.
Right. Yeah, just get the board. Just crash.
Follow your shot. That's something you don't do.
You're right.
You shoot and just start backing up. You're at half court by the time your shot even hits the rim.
I crash the boards.
When your J's as
do.
wet as mine and you make like 80% from the field, you get used
Really?
to
Those
not
are really good
You
following
shoot
numbers.
the shot.
80% from 3.
80.
A lot of high percentage shots.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't get recruited.
I'm surprised you
I don't either, man.
in high school could you like dunk from the free throw line and stuff?
I could dunk, but not from the free throw
We've
line.
seen what happens.
Okay, yeah, as a 34-year-old man, I could still grab rim. You think I couldn't dunk in
Why don't you
high
calm
school?
down over there,
All I'm
bud?
saying, it says a lot that you talked about how you could dunk for so long, and the first time you tried on camera for us, you broke
I
something.
didn't try to dunk, though. I just tried to grab rim, which I did.
When you turn into my neighborhood, there's about an 8-foot hoop. Will.
Oh, can you touch the
My
net?
hoops.
Can you
And
touch the net on it?
And I'm like, I just want to pull over and just go throw one down on
You
it.
couldn't even dunk on 8 feet.
Oh, I could.
I've been wearing weighted shoes around so that I can get my vertical up.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick, dude.
Those newbies you got?
Yeah.
They've got little inserts in them.
I got some lead inserts. Not very comfortable.
Will's just doing box jumps at the gym.
Yeah.
When I used to work out with Klein at Lifetime, he's a box jump guy. And I always felt like was like, someone's making fun of me right now watching me do these. Like, someone's like, oh, what's this guy training for?
Great
and they're
workout,
right.
man.
They're right.
Is Klein still working out in his back alley?
No, I think he works out at the team facility, which is tight.
He just texted us a
Very
few minutes
cool.
ago asking if we're available next weekend, and I got really bad news for Klein. I couldn't be less available than I am next weekend. He's gonna be devastated.
You'll
when
be
I
out of
hit him with
town,
that.
man.
Yeah, sorry. Don't ruin this weekend in fun, dude. Come on, what's your problem?
What an idiot.
Could we talk about bison coolers real quick?
Thought you'd never ask.
I know. I like bison. Bison are actually like one of the sickest animals out there.
I'll tell you what, Dave likes bison coolers so much that he has hoarded all of them
Yeah,
for
Dave's
himself.
just sitting
It's
there.
one cooler.
If there's one thing that I want, it's a bison cooler
Yeah.
or a bison cooler tumbler, and you're just hoarding them
you're
right
right.
now, and it's
I
killing
am.
me.
I don't know what your problem
I
I've
do.
been
It's in
finding
my
myself
living room.
surfing their site, just being like, "Oh man, I would love this in my possession right now." But Dave just keeps forgetting to bring them in.
Selfish ass.
These are this is a family-owned business operated and based in Texas.
Hey, man.
Hometown heroes.
Hey, man. Thank you
Serious?
for coming by. Here's a cooler.
You ever heard of American-made hard and soft coolers?
Oh, I think I have. Yeah.
They used to call you the soft cooler back in the day.
I don't remember that.
These are leak-proof stainless steel drinkware. They have
Leak-proof, Dylan.
Yeah,
Dude, I love it when my shit doesn't leak.
yeah, hard RT.
Chris Leak over here.
You said hard RT as
Yeah.
in retweet?
Yeah, I don't like when things leak either.
No one's doing that.
Why?
Dude, I cannot wait for you guys to get a hold of the
Tumbler,
the
David.
tumblers, yeah.
I would really love for that to happen at some point.
I can't
man.
wait. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Well, all I've been doing is waiting because
I've been just making drinks. I've been making atomic lemonades at home.
really.
Dude, they have a 25 quart one, a 50, a 75, and then they've got the 125 quart bison cooler. Gen 2, by the way.
That's the one they sent. I've actually been sleeping in it.
You guys have got to
Really?
go.
Yeah.
You got to go to their website and look at the pictures of their different sizes because they use a man for scale. He's holding each size of the cooler as it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's kind of funny, but also helpful at the same time.
It actually is very helpful.
Yeah.
I could see Dylan being like, I could carry the biggest one, like no problem.
Oh, I could.
Like, I'm-
yeah.
There it is.
If he can, so
Randy's
can I.
got the image. Look at
That's
Randy.
great.
Look at that guy.
Dude.
This is a guy
Like the 150 quart, like that's a big boy.
I'm rocking with Mark.
for sure.
I'm rocking with probably the 75 quart. That's probably
I think
more
the
than
50
I
is
need.
good for just like, chilling on a porch somewhere. But if you're trying to go somewhere and really bring some cold beers, maybe some cold meats and things
Yeah.
like that, you got to get that 75 and just turn it up.
But if you're gonna take down an elk and you need to get that meat on ice real fast,
Mm-hmm.
150.
I gotta say the 25 one just I can't. I'm going. I gotta start at 50 because the 25 one just looks so like this dude. This is a big dude. I think
Yeah.
it looks so tiny in his hands, but it's not. It's 25 quarts.
No, but
it's
if
still
you-
pretty
large
big.
lad.
yeah, but
though.
if you're trying to go out to the golf course or something and sneak beers out there, the 25 is perfect for that.
What if you're going poolside, Dave? Think about it.
No, dude, I not me, dude. I drink so much, man. I'm bringing the 75.
Oh my God. Wow.
You're going to show up to my pool with a 75 quart.
Dave, you brought 100 Vizzy Hard Seltzers.
Yeah, Dave, why do you have so many Vizzies
There's like
here?
3 of us here. She's
If
not
you
even
want-
drinking.
If you guys want to get into the Bison Cooler game, use promo code WASHED to receive a free slim can cooler
Ooh.
on any purchase over $50 and free shipping on orders over $50 as well.
Slim thick with your cute ass.
Yeah. Imagine not having a slim can. Like, dude, a slim can? That's perfect for our Vizzies.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Yeah.
Wow, match made in heaven.
Oh, can we do something that we should have done like yesterday, even though we were doing a worst of episode?
Yeah.
Spaghetti girl. Oh, she's from the homeland. Oh.
She's not.
The tweet that you linked, this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. Very
Are you
cool.
kidding me? They disabled it?
Yeah.
Dude, that means this girl was getting
Fucking-
roasted so hard that she decided this is a new thing.
That's wild. And then whoever tweeted it linked to the Facebook video.
I'm not clicking that.
I'm
I will
not
not
either.
click
I
the
don't-
I just
Facebook
clicked the
video.
Facebook one.
I don't go on the book. Everybody knows that.
If y'all haven't seen this is someone saying how to make spaghetti for a large group of people. And what she does, I don't know if this is how Bay makes her spaghetti, Dylan. You'd have to confirm that.
I can confirm Bay does not make her spaghetti on a tabletop.
Is this Bay in the video?
That's not Bay.
Does Bay have a shirt that says Plant Lady on it?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Well, the nice young lady in this video, who seems to be getting unfairly skewered on the internet because this is the perfect way to make spaghetti.
Unfairly
not.
or fairly?
She's dumping a bunch of Prego from
Prego.
from what? Like these are from Costco, right? These aren't just your grandma's size. These are the big
This
boy
is the
size.
75 quart Prego.
So Plant Lady has plenty of meatballs.
She dumps some of the worst looking meatballs onto this. I don't even know. These are like turkey meatballs, which I don't really fuck with
Why not?
because I'm all beef.
It's a little
baby.
too lean for
They
me.
used to call me the beef boy.
I need a little fat in my meatball.
Thank you, David. She does the powdered Parmesan cheese. What's your favorite way to eat Parmesan cheese?
No.
Do you like the powdered stuff or do you
Dude,
like the strands?
I'll fuck with both, but I'm
I
a
gotta
strand
go
guy.
strands as it's the only way I can enjoy spaghetti.
But if you're doing butter noodles, you have to use the powdered stuff so you can make it really dry in your mouth.
Yeah.
Every kid knows what I'm talking
These
about.
meatballs don't look
Is this
that
the
bad.
same young lady who made the
coming
nachos?
from you.
Will?
No, see, the nachos are what started this whole trend of just people getting like a picnic table, covering it in a trash bag, and then just dumping a bunch of nachos on
She
there.
didn't even use a trash bag,
No,
right?
she is definitely staining these nice counters that she has, and I don't know
Is
what
that
she's
quartz?
doing. I don't know if it's quartz. This puts out vibes of
So-
like tries to look expensive, but it's not actually
So
expensive.
she just has like
That's
30
my
friends
style.
over and they all eat off the same tabletop? How does this work?
Who's throwing spaghetti
Whole
parties
squad
like
eating.
this?
Is she just wasting all this food or are people going to eat this shit?
I don't know.
Look, I don't
You'd
I'm
have to
not-
ask Plant Lady.
I am not going to I don't endorse wasting all this food.
I knew this video was polarizing when I saw. Okay, never mind. I just clicked on my notifications and someone tweeted us a Vice headline.
Got a question. Who will eat your food?
I'm trying to eat.
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna come.
I'm sorry to any relatives I have out there who are just disgusted.
They
by
don't
my
even
life.
know what was just said.
True. We did just get a Vice headline submitted to us that just says, "Judge has no patience for buttfucker 3000 in Zoom court."
Okay.
Saw that. Yeah.
Not sure what that means.
I'm going to say real.
Look, somebody better go to the Plant Lady's house and eat her
That's
damn
going to
spaghetti.
stain.
It's reckless, man.
That is the big boy Prego.
Dude, yeah, that's
I
Costco
mean-
only. You can't get that at your mom and pop grocery store.
She's
Prego.
what if they remade Goodfellas and when they show up after with the dude in the trunk at Joe Pesci's mom's place and she starts cooking for him, this is what she does. She just starts pouring Prego on the countertop.
She'd be swimming with the fishes if she
Man.
tried to do that. She didn't even like. I always doctor up the homemade the prepackaged spaghetti sauce.
What do you mean?
I always add spices and
Mushrooms?
stuff to it.
You had mushrooms?
I put some psilocybins in there. Just get real crazy.
Like straight up, this is enough to feed 20 plus people.
Yeah, maybe
That's
she's
the
having
point,
a
dude.
party,
She's having a
Dylan.
spaghetti
Sometimes
party.
people party.
Where
Maybe
are
they're
her friends?
vaccinated.
I'm
Jeez.
concerned about all this food getting ate up.
I'm more
Relax.
concerned about our countertops. I don't understand why you would do this to your countertops and not lay something down first. Or not. Why don't you just get a pot and just make a bunch of spaghetti?
Yeah, spaghetti's actually, Dylan, as you'll attest to, one of the easier things to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard about
Are
Bay
you
spaghetti?
Yeah. Why are you shitting on Bay's cooking skills?
I
by
have
saying
not
it's easy to
tried.
prepare?
She's not giving me the gift of spaghetti yet.
Well, just wait, buddy.
I'm waiting.
Just wait.
There's vomit on my sweater already.
Bay spaghetti.
I don't understand why we never got an actual answer to whether or not mushrooms are standard practice in spaghetti sauce or not.
Only cordyceps.
I don't know what a cordyceps
Dude,
is.
no, don't put no. Just don't.
Randy, since we have your Twitter account pulled up, can we just go to your DMs real quick and just rifle through those?
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go.
Don't do it. That's gonna be ugly.
Oh, you said no.
He could not have gotten that. He could not have gotten that browser window off faster. Yeah.
How many DMs do you get like on a weekly basis?
He shakes his head no.
It wasn't a yes
He
or
said
no
no.
question.
When's
said
Randy's
no.
when's Randy's last day?
Working here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he confirmed works for Dude Perfect now.
But he said he wanted to put his 2 weeks in, but I said we'll go ahead and waive that. You can just go ahead and leave whenever you're ready.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
We waived your non-compete.
Yeah. We wish you well, man.
What if Randy actually left to go work for Dude Perfect and we enforced a non-compete on him?
Dude, Randy.
And then Dude Perfect's like, what? Who are these guys?
Like, here, just take 10 grand, whatever it is.
Hashtags like,
go
oh,
away.
these are my buddies. They live in Austin. They do this stupid podcast.
Did he have to? Did hashtag have to explain that to Tyler and the boys?
They didn't see this video.
Tyler and the boys, they know who
Like,
we are.
hey, who's Randy?
Yeah, who's this guy swearing at a desk in the middle of a Twitch room? I think Randy could have gotten the job if it wasn't for Dave swearing in the video.
That's my bad. I made that unshareable, as I often do.
Poor Randy.
You
don't-
crushed
hey,
that
look,
acting role, though.
His
Jay.
DMs must have something in it because he could not have gotten that Mozilla off the screen faster.
Dude, his DMs are trying to
He's a
bust. right now.
Firefox guy. I'm a Star Fox guy.
What's your browser of choice?
Slippy, look out.
Okay.
You know I'm fucking with Safari. Are there people still using Chrome?
I'm Safari on my phone, Chrome on Lappy.
I actually am Chrome on my Lappy too.
Me too. I don't know why.
Chrome on the phone just sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I don't need some like third-party browser on my phone. It doesn't really
No,
matter.
and like the UI, like
Okay, we get it. You work in tech.
yeah, it's like, dude, like whoever did their JavaScript coding is just, it's like, what happened here?
Randy hates us right now.
I'm
He's like,
trying to.
Like, do they even use SQL Server?
What is that? Dave's looking at Randy for validation of what I just said. Oh my gosh.
What's the deal with Spaghetti Girl? Do we need to do one of these?
Yes. What would the circling back version of this be? What would we?
I think it would be us going to Matt's El Rancho and dumping a bunch of Bob on the table, and then everyone just scooping it through.
Oh,
I would have no problem eating that
Fajitas.
with you people.
But you would eat it off of a table at Matt's El Rancho?
I didn't say that.
When is Matt's El Rancho opening up again? Like, what's their deal? Like,
Wait,
when
what?
can I get a drink inside?
Oh,
you mean the bar?
Yeah.
hard to say.
Like the best part of going to Matt's is having to wait for 45 minutes at the bar.
And they have a large patio area. How have they not structured some type of outdoor bar scene so you can actually just go get a drink outside?
Because, well, they print money. They don't have to do anything.
Yeah, but they're one of the most popular restaurants, not only in Austin, in Texas. Like, in terms of the actual money they bring in, they're one of the most lucrative bars, quote unquote, in the United States. Why can't I just get a drink there? Don't make me go to like somewhere across the street and get a drink like Randy does when he's waiting for his table.
The only bar across the street you don't go to.
It's Gordo's.
No, what's the other one?
It's a Dick Saloon.
The Black Sheep Lodge?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not allowed to go there anymore.
You don't-
I've put a personal ban on myself going to Black Sheep.
There's not a Dick Saloon across from
But if there
El
was,
Rancho.
we would go.
I mean, that's fair.
We would absolutely go to the Dick Saloon.
Waiting on a table, I see.
Last chance for some
We get you guys around a Dick's.
tube steak.
Some cookies.
I feel like what we're talking about is in the realm of just talking about Kid Rock's Steakhouse. Do you just want to move on to the next topic of Kid Rock's Steakhouse?
Yeah, it's kind of this is like, I know there's a story behind like why it's in the news, but I just want to talk about the steakhouse.
So an ad lib headline just came out today that says Nazi slaps cops with his colostomy bag in Kid Rock's Steakhouse. I will say this is slightly incorrect. It sounds like the guy slapped them with his colostomy bag outside of Kid Rock's Steakhouse, not actually in the steakhouse. I don't think you disrespect the kid like that. Robbie Ritchie doesn't like it when you take your colostomy bag out and hit people with it.
I think a good general rule through what's the word?
Colostomy?
Colostomy bag. Is just keep it concealed if you can. You know, don't hit people with it.
Keep it on the DL.
Yeah.
For sure.
You support concealed carry?
Colostomy bags, yeah.
So, did you guys even know that Kid Rock had a steakhouse called Kid Rock's Big Honky Tonk and Rock and Roll Steakhouse?
You know what he should have named it though?
What?
Grillin' the Most.
You're right. You said that before, and I was kind of bummed I didn't come up with that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He has some really good drinks on here on their menu for the steakhouse. Do you want to hear one of them?
I do.
One of them's called the...
Do they serve atomic vodka?
I don't see any atomic vodka on here. This is crazy. This is called the Detroit Rock City Mule, and it has no differentiation from just a regular Moscow Mule, as it only has vodka, ginger beer, and lime in it. But it's the Detroit Rock City. They have the Steve drink. I don't know who Steve is.
It's his buddy.
Who's who's the most famous Steve coming out of Nashville?
Who is the little person that rest in peace?
Joe C?
Does Joe C have a drink?
I don't see one. He has the Cowboy, which is sweet tea vodka, coconut rum, vodka, peach, lemonade, sour, and Sprite.
Need more sugar.
What Cowboy is drinking that?
There's too much going
Come
on
on
there.
in.
If you order a Cowboy at the Dick Saloon, that is not what you're getting.
It's a little sugary.
It's certainly not.
What are you getting?
The Devil Without a Cause is just
Hey, guys.
cherry vodka, cranberry, and pineapple. See, being a Kid Rock fan myself, I feel like if I walked up and I ordered a Devil Without a Cause and I was served cherry vodka with cranberry and pineapple, I'd be a little disappointed.
I thought he was all edgy and like, man, I'm just drinking Jim Beam.
Yeah, these are very sugary drinks.
Yeah, there's literally one called Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, which is Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, triple sec, sour, and Sprite.
Sugar Pie Honey Bunch.
I feel like that's going to get taken off the menu soon for copyright purposes.
Probably. You don't think the kids got the IP rights? He didn't sublicense it.
Hey,
Didn't go
Dylan,
to the proper channels.
I don't know if Kid Rock did that. They have a hot dog on the menu, Dylan. It's called the Big Ass Dog.
I don't know why you're directing that at me.
It's a giant hot dog with chili, jalapenos, and diced red onions. Honestly, sounds pretty damn
Probably
good.
wouldn't get that, but it does sound kind of good at the same time.
It's just a major bummer that he doesn't have anything. Like, all the names of the steaks are just normal names of steaks. And I feel like he missed a really good opportunity to have something good happen here.
Is it better than Vince Young Steakhouse?
There's no way, dude.
Vince Young Steakhouse is good. Let's
No.
get out, right? Let's just say that.
Yeah.
If you're in Austin and like you can't get a res anywhere, like I guess we go to Vince Young Steakhouse. It's not a gimmick steakhouse where it's like you walk in and it's like somebody throws you a football, which will be tight. It's not. It's a legit steakhouse.
They do have a wedge salad.
The place is good, man. Shouts VY too.
How do you not call the Big Ass hot dog the all summer schlong? Come on, dude, that's good.
I don't know if you can get away with that. Maybe at the Dick Saloon.
If there's one person that can get
on.
away with serving a hot dog called the all summer schlong, it's Kid Rock.
Do they
Schlong?
do they give you complimentary only God knows rye?
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Do they? Okay.
If someone slaps you in the face with their colostomy bag, is that the definition of on site?
You kind of have to wonder if you feel bad. You're like, okay, you have a no, I can't say it. C bag,
Don't call it a sea bag.
colonoscopy bag. That's not a colonoscopy bag. Fuck.
This says according to an official police report obtained by the Smoking Gun, a drunken man sporting Nazi face tattoos was arrested earlier this month outside Kid Rock's establishment after he pulled his colostomy bag out from his pants and smacked 2 Metro police officers in the face with his own shit.
You know what, Will? To answer your question, no, it's not on site because if the man has these facial tattoos, this man's probably done some hard time.
Yeah, I have a few hard and fast rules in my life, and one of them is to not fight people that have Nazi face tattoos. I would like to fight people with Nazi face tattoos.
or just not even talk to them.
They don't really have anything to lose.
Yeah, I lose that battle every single
Yeah.
time.
You put out a certain vibe when you put that on your face permanently, you know?
This
What vibe
steakhouse
is
is a
that?
5-story, 4-stage, 6-bar place. 5 stories, 4 stages, 6 bars.
It's a lot of stages, man.
It's too many stages. You know that they're not paying attention to the stakes. There's too many. It's the shiny object, Dylan. Read a business book one time for me. He's never read the book with the shiny object.
Would
thing.
you shut up?
Have you?
You
No.
didn't read the book of Grand X, did you?
Yeah, I did.
No,
Actually.
It
you
took like
did.
an hour.
I did read
It
it.
was a helpful book.
Then we didn't even talk about the damn book that we were.
No,
assigned.
Joe was gone like the next week.
I'm so glad we learned a whole new system.
Hey, I think it benefited us in the long run.
Dude, what were your rocks though?
Dude, don't
Pop rocks. Underrated?
don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
You just will from the block.
Is there a cowboy ribeye, baby?
It turns out,
wanna
David,
be
that
a
there's a
cowboy.
36-ounce tomahawk ribeye.
Ooh.
They have a blue cheese crusted New York strip and a char grilled Taft chicken.
Is that the ba with the blue cheese?
That's good. That's good,
Not bad.
We have
Not
fun
bad.
sometimes.
Not bad.
dude. Our pun game's been really good this week.
Pun game, yeah, stupid.
They have a rump roast called the American Badass. You get it?
Yeah, like a rump.
Because it's a rump roast.
Dave doesn't get it.
I don't have anything else on Kid Rock Steakhouse, unfortunately. I'm sad to admit that. Let's hear from our friends over at Solo Stove. Big fan of Solo Stoves. You know life's best moments happen around a roaring fire. Think about the last time you were sitting around a fire.
You think I don't know that?
That's when the conversation hits different.
You're absolutely right.
And a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove
Dude.
makes your fireside moments even more memorable because instead of having to constantly dodge campfire fumes, you can sit back, relax, and actually enjoy the fire.
I heard Dylan broke out the guitar the other night around the fire.
I did.
His new friends.
What'd you play? Smoke on the Water?
Played Brown Eyed Girl.
He played Iron
Really?
Man.
You're my. Go ahead.
Here's one more reason to love spring. Solo Stove is offering a free fire pit stand with the purchase of any smokeless fire pit during their spring sale, so you can make the most out of the season and get the most out of your smokeless fire pit. It's a win-win. Think about that.
That's huge.
It is weird that every time you have a fire, like you are just dodging that, unless you have a Solo Stove.
Yeah, it gets in your hair. The smoke gets in your hair, gets in your clothes. You go to bed without showering, everything stinks the next morning, and your allergies are all minor, all bad.
You
It's just-
stink, baby.
Yeah, you have like a jacket on, and you're like, I guess I have to wash this jacket.
Yeah.
Whole squad smelling.
But these things are 304 stainless steel, baby. You know I like good stainless steel.
There's no
Durable
stains.
construction, portable design. They're efficient, low maintenance, virtually smokeless. Get outside.
Dude, they're like big facts, virtually smokeless. I used mine and I was shocked at how little smoke came out of that thing.
So I don't
It
have
was
I don't have
super
a
tight.
yard currently. So I brought my Solo Stove over to my sister-in-law's house, and we have it set up there, and it's right next to it, the smoker. And only one of those things is smoking,
Oh
baby.
yeah, baby.
This is good for people like Dylan who don't burn.
It's true.
It's fair. That's fair,
Very
yeah.
true.
It's true.
Stainless steel construction, like I said, designed to regulate airflow and burn more efficiently. So little smoke, you'll wonder how there's so much fire.
Mm-hmm.
They always say where there's smoke, there's fire. But when it comes to these, there's fire. But where's the smoke?
Wow.
Where's the smoke? Yeah, where's the smoke? It's easy to light with just a few bits of starter, and your fire is blazing in minutes. You just buy a fire pit during their spring sale, and like I said, you get a free stand, making your Solo Stove even more versatile. They're so confident that you're going to like this that they offer a lifetime warranty and a 30-day free return policy. 30 days.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough time.
Make this spring one to remember with a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove. And to get a free stand with any purchase for your fire pit, just use our promo code STEAM at checkout. That's STEAM at checkout. That's solostove.com, promo code STEAM. Can we do a little segment I like to call Circling Back on Circling Back?
Dude. Yes. I got to pee so bad, but I'm gonna power through because I'm just.
Dude, what is your problem?
I'm a team
You don't think
player,
I
man.
do?
Your mic's been muted this entire time anyway if you
I'm
just
all,
want to go take
I'm all
a pee.
about. I'm all about this company right now.
Dave, can you explain what's happened since Houston Tiger guy was in the news on Monday?
Yeah, so we were somewhat. We got this the next morning after this story happened. So we were a little
That was
bit
one of those beautiful
uncharacteristic.
moments when we like
Yeah.
it actually coincides with our recording schedule.
I think it kind of worked against us because we missed some key details that came out. Essentially, this man escaped the scene with his Bengal tiger. He was on the lam, if you will, for a while.
What's that mean?
They found him. Turns out this man he was arrested for murder a couple years ago.
So the murderer.
So that's
has-
pending. He's not a murderer. He's arrested. He was
the-
never convicted.
The alleged murderer.
Thank you.
Owns a tiger. How did that? Who let that happen?
I think it's very easy to obtain a tiger in Texas. I mean, if you have
Don't tell me that.
10 grand or something, you can obtain a tiger.
Your backyard is kind of prime for it.
It's really not.
I got pretty standard 6-foot-high residential fences, so I don't think it's.
Yeah, but how high can tigers jump?
Very high.
You got to think they can clear a fence.
Any guesses?
They can jump 12 feet.
Dave?
How high can they jump? I'm going to say 10 feet.
16 feet.
Freak.
Ooh, they can dunk.
They can dunk from the free throw line for sure.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
He previously was charged with murder in Fort Bend County for allegedly shooting and killing a man in 2017. Court documents allege he has been in multiple violations of his bond since he was first arrested for murder in 2017. County prosecutors are trying to revoke his bond in that case, and a hearing on that motion is set for Friday. Oh, man, this guy got all the smoke. He did not need this.
yeah.
This was not good. Spotlight on this guy with the pending murder charge. But he's been arrested. Nobody knows where the tiger is. We've not
That's
found
the real story here.
He left with the tiger, so he did something with the tiger. I'm hoping whatever it was humane and really dope. I hope the tiger's living somewhere real tight.
Maybe he
he's not
rehomed it
snitching?
in the jungle. Maybe he's down in the jungle right now just rehoming
I
his
feel like
tiger.
there wasn't enough time to make that happen.
You don't think he's traveling internationally to rehome his tiger?
Maybe throw him on a PJ.
He got like a NetJets account for the tiger?
Yep.
So they have him.
He's with the Raging Bull guys.
Wait, they have him in custody, right?
I was trying to find someone's phone number the other day, and I typed in their name, and I just had a Raging Bull guy come up, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that phone number's going to work anymore.
Probably not.
He's in custody. This fella.
Correct.
And
Not
he's
the
just-
tiger, though, to be
he's
clear.
just not telling the authorities where the tiger is.
I'll never
I'll
squeal.
never tell,
I'm not going to
say.
sing like a canary. What do you think I am?
A canary.
Oh.
This is problematic.
Yeah, and now Carol Baskin.
Yeah, I'm glad she weighed in, because everyone
Has
wants to
weighed
know
in.
about what she had to say about this.
Yeah, she's apparently there's been some laws that have been. I don't know what the story is. She's blaming Ted Cruz.
Yeah, Ted Cruz somehow caught a stray in here. Which
Yeah,
is,
how
I'm
did Ted
fine
get
with
involved?
that.
Which look,
Here, we actually have some of the audio from her interview on Fox News this morning.
I'm tryna bust, I'm tryna come.
I don't think she was trying to bust or come.
Why did she say that?
I don't know. She's got a nice voice, though.
She said the Senate should have taken up a House-passed Big Cat Public Safety Act, which prohibits private ownership of big cats. And,
Of course, she wants that.
Without reading the text of said bill, I think I support it. I don't think you really need to own it.
No one should be owning
So
tigers.
are you willing to say that you stand with Carol Baskin?
I stand with that bitch, Carol Baskin. She is in my book. She's that bitch.
Okay. She does. Both of her ex-husbands, one of which is missing, they both have restraining orders against her. So I don't know if you want to stand with her, but that's
damn
just
it,
me.
you're right.
I'm not a big Carol Baskin guy.
I need to read the text. If anybody here has actually jumped into the text of this, make sure you email Dylan at washmedia.com and give him your thoughts. Just break down that bill for him.
Send it in some type of Adobe format so that Dylan has to text us in order to try to figure out how to access it.
Or no, Word. Send it in Word.
When Dylan has to sign a PDF, it just crumples down.
I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Hey, you found your Yeti.
You like have a
Yeah.
pen and you're like touching it to your computer screen. It's like, dude, it's not working.
Every time I try to, like, if you can fill out a PDF and then download it to save it, all the text goes away. Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know. Maybe you need to download a plugin. Are you accepting too many cookies?
I accept all the cookies, so maybe.
Where did you find your Yeti? People were clamoring for a follow-up to the tweet.
It was in my car.
So you accused us all of stealing your Yeti,
Guess what?
and it ended up being in your car.
Once I show up to this office with the new ones, the Bisons, bye.
Bye, son.
Bye.
Oh, that's good.
That
See
was
what he
good.
did?
Yeah.
I do.
Hey, other
You
coolers.
see what he did?
Bye. That's what
Carol
I said.
Baskin's right. You shouldn't have tigers.
Doesn't she have tigers? She claims it's like a conservative.
Why
but
is
she
she
has them
allowed
in,
to
like,
have
a-
these things, but we're not allowed to?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Because she thinks she's like helping them. Like she's like it runs like a rescue center for tigers.
Yeah, do you own a rescue center, Will? Last time I checked, you didn't.
If I did something for a living and somebody tried to kill me for what I do for a living, I would probably switch careers. That's just me. I feel like she could sell her entire compound for a pretty penny right now and just get out of there. Should we go there?
No.
Fine.
Yeah, no one should be owning tigers, folks. Just don't do it.
Ted's going to have a viral clapback to this Carol Baskin story.
Is he man enough to quote the Tiger King himself
He
and call her the B word?
I don't think Ted runs his social media, but the person who does... No, he's not going to call her a bitch.
That would be
inappropriate.
really something if that happened.
Based on Ted's recent activity, I don't know if that's out of the realm of what he would do at this point.
You can't. He can't do that.
He's been going off on Parler lately. Do you guys follow him on there?
Yeah.
Is he on there?
I don't know, probably. Should we do This Weekend in Fun
Is that
presented by
still-
Roback?
Is that still active, Parlor?
We'll continue to monitor.
I think that they are actually allowing Parlor. I think I saw a story that they're allowing it back into the App Store.
Okay.
But you've had it downloaded
Well-
on your phone since the first run, so you're
Stop.
fine.
I've never been on Parlor.
You guys came to the right place if you're looking for a parlor.
Let's do This Weekend in Fun presented by Roback. Use promo code BACKER20 for 20% off of your first order. We've been wearing a lot of their stuff lately.
I'm actually upset I don't have it on today, but yesterday I wore
I got pull over right here.
but I had the hoodie on. Oh my gosh. It's ascended to one of my favorite articles of clothing that I own.
I didn't know how
absolutely
much
love
I was going to love the hoodie until I started wearing it constantly around the crib. And it made it to, if you watched the YouTube version, Washed Media on YouTube, youtube.com/washmedia,
Brett told us
you'll
he
know
was-
that I wore it on Monday's episode, and it looked absolute flames.
Brett was dicking around in San Diego all weekend with his hoodie, he told me.
Yeah, he dropped on by.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, they've only got one available right now, but it's still hot. It's called the Selly. Hit me on the Selly.
Did Randy ever get his space one?
Hard to say. That was an epic tweet from Randy.
Yeah, you crushed that, Randy.
But, dude, it's moisture wicking polo season. When we go to
Yeah.
Micah's bachelor party in New Orleans, I'm going to be wearing these polos all around because I can just sweat through them.
Moisture will not have a chance.
No.
And New Orleans is like the ultimate test of
Dude, they've
moisture
got
wicking.
some good-looking ones right
Very
now.
soupy.
The Annapolis is a great-looking one. It's got 44 reviews and 5 stars. Think about that. Just think about that. They have one called the Lobster Man. That's what I was for
was you.
Halloween this year.
Don't sleep on the athletic tees as well.
You know, Dylan, I think I
get it, you
I
work
worry
out.
to say this, but I think a lot of people are sleeping on the athletic tees, and there might be one of
Well,
the best things that they have to offer
Just
there.
don't
No
want
offense,
people to
but
know he
they're
lifts.
dumbasses if they
You know
are.
you lift, man. Cool.
Backer 20 will get you 20% off, David.
They have one athletic tee called the Walk Off, and it's a deep navy color, and I have to say it's one of the sharpest looking shirts I've ever seen.
The walk-off.
The Walk Off. I have the Haymaker, which is kind of this like nice blue. It's very close to the circling back blue or green. I mean, I wear it on the Peloton almost every single time.
Hopefully you're washing it.
You're supposed to wash your workout clothes.
Oh yeah, you are.
I like to wear them sweaty and smelly so that I can put out
It's
the grind boy
disgusting.
vibes.
Can I get to my weekend yet? Like,
Backer 20 for 20% off your first order over at Roback. Dylan, what are you doing this weekend?
thank you for asking. I have a pretty wide open Friday. I have nothing going on actually. So if you guys are trying to link, trying to mob, whatever, you have my cell phone number. Please hit me up.
Yeah, for sure.
Saturday it's gonna be a quiet day. Well, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pop bottles at the club or anything. But getting together with Bay and our kids. We're gonna have like a little cute little day together.
Are you making spaghetti on the counter?
Maybe so. We're gonna get the kids together and we're gonna have fun. Probably go to the if it's not raining, and it might be. We're gonna go to the park.
You going to the park with Parks?
Stop.
Whenever you pass a
Spider-Man
park,
meme.
does Parks just do this every single time?
And every time Rhodes gets
It's a me.
gets on the road, he used to make the same
Parks.
comment. Fucking dumbass.
Your son is Italian now. That's the
Anyway.
voice I've given him.
Have you done 23andMe with your son?
Well, no, why would he do that?
I don't know. See what his genealogy is.
Mm-mm.
Is he a high-performing athlete?
Oh,
Probably.
You remember how stoked Dylan was to
Have you
be
seen his
that, and
dad?
then we both were.
Have you seen his dad? Athlete. That's my weekend. Nothing too exciting, y'all.
Good thing we rushed out of the Roback read for Dylan's
Yeah,
awesome
I'm glad you
weekend.
couldn't wait to get to your weekend just to say that you're not doing much this
It
weekend.
might rain. It might rain. Is what I gathered from that.
Good.
Do y'all want to link with me?
Well, you're gonna have to wait until I talk about my weekend. Dave, what are you doing this weekend?
Got the kiddo at home, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. We're swap, man. We're scrambling around. We're making it.
Do we all just have clones now?
Clones. Yeah, I got no real plans. If somebody wants to hit me with just a late in the game golf invite, might be down.
We do have a dope lunch on Friday. I forgot to mention.
TBD for me. Yes, there is a dope lunch for Friday, which will be a nice kickoff to said weekend. I think I can swing it.
Every time we do that lunch, it's not a good kickoff for me on the weekend. I end up just like,
You got to work out before you have the pork
it
chop.
just makes me feel like hell afterwards.
You got to get a pelly in or whatever it is Dylan does.
I'm still listed as day-to-day because of my back.
Chopper style.
Pork chop.
Pork chop.
Okay.
Are you going to order your pork chop choppa style from the steakhouse?
Hey, don't do that. They're not going to know what that means.
We'll see about it.
Choppa was really good on that MTV show.
He was.
I like Choppa. He should have gone further.
Just be hanging out. I really got nothing, and I
that
apologize.
sounds sick,
It's
dude.
very sick. I will. You know what? I will be enjoying some hard seltzers, courtesy of our friends at Vizzy,
That's good.
and I might even pour them into my Bison tumbler.
Wow.
And
wish
enjoy
I had
out of
one.
that.
What about
Uh,
a slim can koozie for it? If you
Will,
don't
I'll
want- if you
come
don't have a
over.
tumbler?
I'll
Yeah,
come
okay.
over, meet your son, and I'll bring you your tumbler.
Thank you.
I'll bring a couple. I'll bring Sally one. I'll bring Fritz one.
Perfect.
You gonna save one for me?
And Mark.
Rocky with
Rockin'
Mark.
with
You know I
Mark.
tumble with Mark.
Yeah, I'll save you one for sure.
China bus.
Stop.
What are you doing?
Dude, I got some news. It's date night in Austin, Texas on Friday.
Word?
Yeah, we got the in-laws coming over to watch the little
Word?
guy, and your boy's gonna step out. We got that new parent reservation time, 5:45.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
the
big
early
stuff.
bird special.
Big stuff.
Big Food Friday for Will.
So I think I'm gonna go off with some Thai food, maybe some
Ooh.
Thai fusion. Hard to say, but yeah, that's what we're doing. And then the rest of the weekend, I don't have much going on. Probably gonna watch some sports. Not much soccer left. I know you've been tracking it pretty hard, Dylan. How'd you feel about Man U losing yesterday and screwing over Liverpool? Did you have some
Dude,
big takes
Dude,
on that?
I was pretty crushed, man. Hey, what's up with Austin FC? Are they winning?
They had a tough go at it last game. They were up 1-0
Oh.
at halftime, and then the second half didn't go as planned. They had a red card that quickly led to 2 goals. Some people are saying that the manager shouldn't have subbed on someone defensively so soon because they were just inviting the attack, and it ended up biting him in the ass.
I regret asking about Austin FC, but thank you for filling us in.
So if I got tickets and I offered you a free ticket to go to the game with me, you would just deny me going to an Austin FC game?
Most likely,
You don't
yes.
back the Verde?
Not really, no.
I'm thinking about getting a jersey.
I'll get one with you. I want a jersey. I want the T-shirt jersey.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe I can't get it because they have
as
they
a
have
competing-
they have a different sponsor on their jersey than what we have. Can I get one with a Bison Cooler sponsor on it instead?
Yeah, if you get an Austin
Oh,
FC,
let's
you
get
ought to
some
say
custom. We'll go to Kill a Villa.
Oh, good call.
Look at that.
Good throwback.
Dylan
Dave.
doesn't know about that.
Dylan's got no idea, dude. Imagine not knowing about a niche small soccer account that does rap jerseys based in the UK. You don't even know about that.
You're right. I know nothing.
My guy Dave knows.
My guy.
I got
Hey, that's my guy.
I got Dave's breaking news. This
Ooh.
is breaking.
Should I put this on the rundown as Dave's breaking news?
Pete Blackburn, yes, is now part of Bally Sports. He's announced it. It's official.
He's moving to Bali.
Our friend who does the brunch podcast with our other friend DJ Bean, who apparently is not part of Bally, but Pete is. So
Very
shout out
cool
to him. He's
for
joining
Pete.
Bally Sports. He's going to be doing their NHL coverage.
If Dylan had the opportunity to replace one of us with DJ on this pod, do you think he would do it? No one loves DJ more than Dylan loves DJ.
I think DJ's
A
one
lot
of
of
the
people
funniest
would make that.
He's
I
one
would
of the funniest
sacrif-
guys I've ever.
I would
met.
sacrifice myself for DJ.
The guy's hilarious.
Sometimes I'll see DJ will get a tweet off and he'll have 2 likes because it's early on in the game, and one of them's always Dylan. I'm like, dude, do you have alerts set up for DJ?
Dude, his humor it scratches me where I itch, you know,
Where do you itch?
right where he's touching.
You
me.
just say
you
you
probably
find
get
it
that
funny.
checked out.
right where he's touching me. That's a funny dude.
He's the old dark-haired, slick-back fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes in here time to time.
What's he doing there?
Why do you ask?
Just funny, good-looking guy. I don't know.
Should we call it for the week?
Is it time?
Patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. Friday voicemails are now dropping on Thursday, so get in, get out. No, don't get out. Get in, stay for a while, and enjoy.
In a tasteful manner.
Have a great weekend. We love you. Bye.
I'm tryna buzz, I'm tryna
That's the wrong button.